It's Thursday, 2:52, and I'm feeling better, obviously. Have engaged in a household chore. I'm making my bed. It feels like I'm cured, you know? I just feel so good right now that it's hard for me to believe that this isn't my normal state of being. Which makes me feel like, you know, I should probably spend a little time on my hair and makeup and maybe my clothes. But really, this is probably the best dress that you've seen me in any recording so far. And Rummy's sitting up nice and straight, posing for the camera. I don't know if you can see him. Rummy. Hello, darling boy. Yes. All right, so I'm changing the sheets on my bed, and I'm going to do it in a relaxed fashion. I've noticed, especially since my last two body work sessions, that I feel better, and I don't want to reactivate trigger points. I don't want to cause any problems with them. But I've been noticing as I move that I have a bad tendency to exert maximum force to everything that I do. So I clutch things too tightly and maybe move too abruptly and pull too hard and step too heavily. So I just bring this intensity to everything, and I would probably be better off if I worked in a more slow and mindful fashion. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do, and I hope that the recording will help me keep that in mind. And changing the sheets on the bed are fairly muscle intensive activity. I really liked it better when I was working, and a housekeeper did this kind of work. All housework is very difficult on my body. But I can do it. I can do whatever I put my mind to do. That's been my attitude all my life. Starlinol, in her book, said that people with fibromyalgia, or maybe it was chronic myofascial pain, I don't remember which one, it was fibromyalgia, have very delicate skin, and they can actually like hurt themselves, like scrape the skin right off of their fingers doing things like I'm doing here. And that has been my experience as well. When I went scuba diving in Costa Rica, which I have to throw in there, I went scuba diving in Costa Rica, so you don't just think that I'm somebody that hangs out in their bed all the time. Going scuba diving in Costa Rica was a big, hairy deal, and it took weeks of preparation, but I did it. But one thing I do remember about the event of scuba diving, we also did the zip lines through the rainforest and rappelled down canyons. So it was great fun. Me and a buddy went and did it. Yeah, but on the boat, putting on my wetsuit, I scraped all the skin off of my fingers. And I felt real bad about that, you know. It's like, gosh, what's wrong with me that I do things with such intensity that I scrape the skin off of my fingers. Pillowcases, and I'm trying to remain relaxed. I'm not relaxed. I have dread about putting the pillowcases on. You grow to dread things that cause you pain. I want to learn to do things in a fashion that don't cause me pain. I know that all of my trigger points have not been released, that there's probably 1,000 trigger points in my body, and probably 50 of them have been loosened. And maybe some of them have been entirely alleviated. I have no idea. But anyways, I feel lighter and easier on my feet, and I'm going to put the pillowcases on the pillows. I'm going to do it in such a fashion that the activity does not exacerbate any existing trigger points. So this is the worst pillow. It's very heavy, and it's the most comfortable and fabulous pillow ever invented. I need to get a whole bunch more just like it. So here we go. Very carefully, gently. And actually, I'm going to do it this way. It's possibly easier to pull. All right. So we could do this like we were dressing a baby or something, instead of just getting through a boring and painful procedure. You don't usually shake a baby down into the pillowcase, but okay, there we go. There. That hardly hurt at all. This pillowcase bears the signature of someone who writes in bed. I've got little ink stains all over it. Okay. Next pillow. Yeah, it's amazing how many muscles a person tenses up putting pillowcases on their pillows. If I put my leg on the bed, I don't have to bend over painfully, so quite as painfully. Ooh, I tense up so many muscles doing everything. Fatigued, or muscles that are fibrous, or I can't remember what it's called. I need to get my desk and my notes. I'm going to do that. Hold on. This is my desk on wheels, and I bring it from one place to another with me. So, yeah, I read this thing this morning on about myofascial trigger points. This was by Devin Starlinall, 2004. This study that she did. Let me find the details here. Okay, it says here, a myofascial trigger point creates a localized region of great oxygen and energy demand. Because of limited supply of both, the trigger point contains multiple foci, F-O-C-I, that are in constant energy crisis. Which could explain a lot. I read that kind of stuff. I don't know that I don't know what, you read it and it's like, but they don't mean me. I'm a strong and vibrant woman. I'm not disabled. I just need a massage. Oh wait, I had a massage this morning and I had a massage yesterday. So I don't know, how much effort does it take when you have chronic myofascial pain? Like what is the amplification of energy needed for a simple routine like putting sheets on the bed? I don't know. Most people don't need to lie down after that much energy. Fuck, I'm not even done yet. These are like not even half of my pillows. I did set up the recorder and everything though, so you listen to me like be in denial. It's because you bring such intensity to everything that you do. I'm gonna rest now.